Hi, my name is Anne Sylvestre. I'm a board-certified veterinary surgeon with Focus and Flourish. When your electrocautery unit stops working the way you expect it to, there's a reason for it. After 40 years of using such a unit, I've learned a lot of tricks. So let me show you where to look and what to fix. So let's say you are using your cautery unit and it's making all the right sounds and it feels like it should work, but it's just not cauterizing. And your tech has increased the intensity and it's still not cauterizing. For me, the number one reason why that would happen is because your patient is not properly grounded. The most common reason why your patient is not properly grounded that I've seen is that the plate, although plugged into the cautery unit, it's actually sitting on top of the cautery unit or, wherever it rests, or it's underneath the patient, but there's a blanket between the patient and the cautery pad. So check there first. If you're not getting the response you think you should, make sure your patient is properly grounded. The other thing that can happen, everything sounds like it should be working, but it's not cauterizing properly, is that you have too much of an Eschar on the tip of your cautery pen. And believe me, I am so guilty of not taking the time to scrape off the Eschar, the burn tissues that stick to your pen. And then you're still cauterizing, but nothing is really happening. So clean your tip frequently. The other thing is you may not have the unit set to the proper program. So if you're using Monopolar and your unit is set to Bipolar, that might be the reason. Or maybe you're used to using it on Forced, and today, for some reason, it is set to Soft Coag. That could also be the reason why you find, I need to increase the intensity more than I normally do. So just check that the settings are okay as well. If you like the information in this video, grab our free checklist at focusandflourish.com. The link is in the description below. If the problem is with your monopolar pen, usually when you hit the COAG button, you'll get this bad noise, this alarm, and that lets you know there's a problem, and it's usually with the pen. Pens have a finite lifetime. They are meant to be single use. We never do single use anything, do we, in veterinary medicine? So you can make that pen last a little longer. If it's not working, try just changing the tip of the pen. Often that's what's happening, is you're not getting proper contact. Sometimes you can test to see if the pen might still work with the new tip by toggling between coag and cut. It may work just fine in cut and not work in coag. And since we use coag a lot more frequently, you're going to see the problem there first, right? So try doing that. Just change the tip. And if none of that works, throw everything out and get a new pen. They're not that expensive. I was just talking about bad noises that the unit might make, so different alarms. Most units will alarm if your ground plate is not plugged in. So that's a good alert. Make sure it's plugged in. But if your ground plate is plugged in and you are getting an alarm that states your ground plate is not plugged in, 9 out of 10 times there's nothing wrong with the plate itself. It is the cable between the two. So if you have the gel-based ground plates, usually the cable is separate from the plate, so you will get away with just getting a new cable. The plate is the expensive part. I worked with the silicone plate for many years, and typically it was the cable that would go, but I could not just replace the cable. I had to replace the entire pad because they're built as one, and that was pretty expensive. So if you do have a silicone plate, how you store it becomes important. important so that you don't put undue stress on the cable itself. So you're using your cautery pen and nothing happens. No sound, no bad noises, no zip from the cautery unit, and clearly no cautery. That's usually a setting issue. So one, make sure that your monopolar setting is not at 0, that you actually have some juice flowing to your pen, but also make sure that it is set to monopolar, because if you're on the wrong program, nothing's going to happen when you activate your monopolar pen. So usually a setting issue if you hear nothing, but some units may not alarm if the pen's not working. So that would be the other thing you may want to check, rather than getting a bad noise or an alarm type sound. If the pen's not working, you just may get nothing at all. So also check the pen. Over-cauterizing, having too much juice, is not usually something that requires a lot of troubleshooting. But if you're finding, wow, I'm getting a lot of juice and I'm usually in the setting, where I ought to be with my coag, check to make sure, in fact, that you are using the coag and not the cutting, because the cutting tends to runs a little hotter, I'm going to say, than the coag. And the other thing is make sure that the coag mode is the appropriate one, because fulguration is going to give you that really hot pen feel and you just can't seem to turn it down enough. So just make sure your settings are appropriate. Good news is, over my 40-year career, it has been unusual for me to have to get a cautery unit serviced or replaced. So they just seem to work for a long time. If there's a problem, it is usually one of the accessories or the settings, or more commonly, the technique on how it's being used. The tissues are not dry enough, so the cautery is just frustrating to use, or they've used it in inappropriate tissues so it doesn't work, like fat, or it has caused some problems, some wound dehiscence, some poor healing, because it was used on skin. And I say it in a way like you should never use it on skin. Yes, there are ways to use cautery on skin, but it's not the common way to do it. So just avoid skin, use it as a hemostatic tool, and you will not have problems, and you will enjoy what it allows you to do more effectively in surgery. If you want more information like this, join our community at focusandflourish.com, and we'll send more practical guidance straight to your inbox.